You have one new voicemail.
Hi! So you would be so proud of me. I'm hosting Thanksgiving for my friends, and I was stressed because I really wanted it to feel just like Michigan. But then I found the same stuffing mix that you use on Instacart. And I ordered instant gravy, canned cranberry, what else? Oh, I got everyone a little butter sculpture shaped like a turkey. All right, I should probably get cooking, but I miss you today. Happy Thanksgiving, Mom. Oh, and you should download Instacart. It's way easier than sending Dad to the store.
Download Instacart and enjoy free delivery on your first 3 orders. Service fees and terms apply.
What's up, Cuzzy Wuzzies? You're listening to the Bay Ridge Boys, History Hyenas. Bad. Coming in different. This podcast is started. This is the History Hyenas. Chrissy D, Yanni P. There's no music. There's a little bit of chaos in here. Unfortunately, Zach has been fired. Not by us. This truly wasn't by us. This is by Riotcast. So if you have any complaints, you can tweet them at Bobby Kelly.
Do you know what this is like?
Or at Comedy Cellar. But let me just say that we are sad to see Zach gone. Yeah. But we truly are. He's been replaced by Andrew, the Israeli Jew, who's wearing a shirt that he looks like he got from a flea market in Armenia.
We did not plan that the Palestinian was removed and his land was taken over by the Israeli. We didn't plan for that. It's just the way that it happened.
It's just the way it is.
This kid happens to be Jewish and Zach happened to be a Palestinian.
And Zach's a great kid. He's a young kid. He'll be fine. He'll still probably most likely be with us at our live shows at the Gramercy Theater on March 19th and the Wall Street Theater in Norwalk, Connecticut on April 29th. So he most likely will be there. I don't know. I want him to be there. But it's just a new movement in here now. Okay, so Venetia said she's going to cry, and that's fine. Andrew, if she does cry, zoom in on her face. It's about content.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Schultz.
Yes.
And Mike is rejoicing because he hated Zach. so it's
no. You know what's funny is the fans actually thought that it was Mike who did the sound.
Right.
So there was a lot of fans who were confused and they were yelling at Mike, and I didn't correct anyone. I just sat back and enjoyed the confusion. Do you know what this episode is like? It reminds me of when RFK or JFK got shot.
Yeah.
And the news just scurried together to broadcast live. That's what this feels like. We have a situation. We're just scurrying together. We didn't start with a theme song. We're just scurrying together and we're saying, okay, everybody, Zach is dead. Zach's dead. We got a new situation. We lost Zach.
Okay. Well, listen, Zach unfortunately is gone, but he will be there March 19th.
Somebody else who died as well. We forgot to do RIP somebody else.
Who?
Meat eating Chris.
Right, meeting Chris. We're gonna get to all that. We're gonna get to all that stuff in a second. I want you guys to go to historyhyenas.com. Okay, always check out the website. We're gonna have a new store coming out. Very, very important. Go to @Christy Comedy or @Giannis Pappas or @History Hyenas on Instagram. The link for the March 19th Gramercy Theater shows are in our bios. Go get those tickets because, baby, listen, this episode. This tickets may be sold out already. We may have added a second show by now. I don't know, IDK. So I would say go get them immediately. Thank you guys so much. Of course, patreon.com/BayRidgeBoys for all the content. Hope you guys enjoyed the Pretty Woman video because I know that we've hit 1,500 by now. So I just want to say thank you so much for the support. And of course, all Giannis and I's independent live dates, GiannisPappasComedy.com and ChristyComedy.com. So Zach is gone. Meat eating Chris is also gone. This comes at a good time because I'm being fueled by plants. I'm plant-based and my mind is sharp.
Yeah.
And I put up 225.
Six times.
And I just have, my lipids are down, my BP's down, my erections are up. So it's good. Yeah.
So you figured out what the problem was.
So I figured out what the problem is and it's meat and milk. Now, here's the truth, okay? I don't know that I'll stay with it, but it's nice to be 90% plant-based.
Yeah.
Because there's just a lot of things coming at me. Barney Rubble's stealing my money again. Baby mama's asked us to take the videos down. I threw out the Love Sack. So there's a lot of things. By the way, I just want to say on the record now, fuck Love Sack. I'm out from that company now. I don't care if they want to sponsor or not. I actually prefer if they don't because you can't shrink it. I tried to shrink the fucking Love Sack and all you did was steal money from me with the Love Sack Shrink It. I like the Love Sactional. couch that I have. I really do enjoy the Love Sactional couch, but that Love Sack, go fuck yourself, Love Sack. You're out of here, okay?
Yeah.
And this is a guy who just came into the studio, and he looks like a different version of Mike Mush.
You don't know who that is?
That's the guy who owns Riotcast, right? It's your place.
Yeah.
The Syndicate.
That's right.
What's up, brother? How you doing? Well, we're leaving soon anyway. No, come in. It doesn't matter.
I was saying, we know what that delivery isn't. It's a check from a certain someone who owes us a check.
Yeah, it's not.
I knew it wasn't going to be that.
Feta cheese because that Greek fuck swindled us out of money. So what can you do? It was vetted. Listen, anytime that it's connected to Paul Gassy, Paulie Oregano pills, you just don't know what's going to happen. Instead of sending us the money, he sent us 35 pounds of feta cheese that I threw at homeless people. So here's the truth, okay, Theo's Feta. If the check doesn't, we promoted your shit, and hopefully the check is coming, and you seem like a nice enough guy. I don't know. We corresponded on emails a little bit, and you had some spelling errors, but Greeks can't spell, and that's just what it is.
He's not Greek.
Oh, what is he?
He's no one right now.
He's a nothing right now?
Don't worry about him. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Venetia is hopeful. She's hopeful.
Yeah.
I'm just
What can you do? Well, the truth of the situation is this: is I was eating feta cheese until about 18 hours ago because now I'm plant based. So if the feta cheese isn't coming from plants, I don't want to eat it.
Yeah.
You're plant. You lost a lot of weight. What are you doing? Coke? Plant based? Keto? Whole 30? Leukemia? Okay.
Doctor just scared you to death and said if you keep eating, you're gonna die.
You don't want to point? No, we just started, so it's going to be a while.
You know, that's a diet too that happens sometimes. Is that like first couple months after somebody comes back from the doctor and the doctor's like, you're gonna die if you keep going the way you're going,
right?
And then you just change quick. Was it one of those? Yes. Kind of. Yes.
Other things after. Yeah, I lost about 100 pounds.
Yeah, that's why I think it took him a second to recognize you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because right now you just look like a first baseman for an MLB team right now. Oh, yeah.
Listen, today.
Whereas before you just looked like Mike Mush.
Today's episode, we're going to be talking about George Washington Carver,
because if plant-based Chrissy's too fast-paced.
We're going to be talking about George Washington Carver because we got to follow the script. George Washington Carver, not to be confused with George Washington.
Because you're human cocaine.
Yeah.
Do you know you're human cocaine?
Yeah.
You go 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And only in the direction of where a wall is.
It's just what it is.
You won't go 100 miles an hour if you don't see something there to run into.
I gotta run into it. George Washington Carver, and it's going to be a wild episode. This is Black History Month, a.k.a. Non-Mean Month. So we're only talking about blacks, and we will end it with the last episode of February will be about Eminem. So
or Andrew Schultz.
Or Andrew Schultz.
Depending on the mood we're in.
Depending on the mood we're in.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we're going to talk about George Washington Carver, and it's going to be dope. But first, I want to talk
about Venetia's boyfriend, depending on how much info we can get.
About what do you mean?
For Non-Mean Month.
Oh, for Non-Mean Month.
Yeah, because I know there's a secret.
Yeah, I thought you meant Zach because she's crying about Zach, and she seems to be the only one who cared.
Yeah, are you going to finally let it out that you were having an affair with Zach?
I wasn't.
You were totally having an affair with him.
I love Zach, though.
No, we love Zach
He's
too.
my favorite. But
we love Zach. Listen,
he's amazing.
Yeah, Zach is a great artist. Go support his music. Him and Jen the Squeak.
Jen the Squeak.
Yeah, and Zach is a part of the Hyenas family forever.
And he always will be.
And
that's because he's Muslim and we needed diversity.
That's exactly the only reason we kept him in here long as we did.
I just want to start this podcast by saying no matter what we say, just understand that we support Islam.
Yeah.
We will vote Democrat in a pinch.
Yeah.
We are for transgendered bathrooms. If you say those things, then if Hollywood hears you, then you can have a TV show because like you can take something that we've said and isolate and be like, look at how racist these guys are or whatever, or how wild they are because of something taken out of context. But as long as we're saying that we support Islam and that we vote Democrat and that we're for trans and gay rights and all that, then you're good with Hollywood. That's all you have to say, and then you're good.
Yeah.
As long as you have that on record.
Yeah.
So we've said it.
And there needs to be things around.
That's what bullshit that thing is.
You're right. But you are so white that there needs to be things in your vicinity that offset how white you are.
That's why I have a Puerto Rican daughter.
Right.
That's 100%. The diversity is all around me.
Yeah, you got shishkis to your left and to your right.
I got shishkis everywhere.
360 degrees, there's fumes on you.
It's what it is.
It's what it is.
Yeah.
There's no way to get away from us. I mean, look at this table right here. It's just three swarthy kids.
Yeah.
And then just a clean, Aryan, fucking plant-based blondie.
It's what it is.
That's what you are.
Yeah.
You're a blondie plant-based cutie.
It's just what it is.
You're baby gorgeous.
I'm baby gorgeous, and those shirts are coming out. Those shirts are going to be on our website. Oh, the shirts are out. The baby gorgeous shirts are out. Get them for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, sorry. Valentine's Day's gone. I hope you got your baby gorgeous husband or wife a shirt for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I mean, he's 100 miles an hour. It's like whatever plants you're taking, is one of those plants happen to be coca?
No.
Because I think you're plant-based, and I think that plant makes cocaine.
It's just, listen, when you're fueled by plants,
Yeah.
your brain just moves a little quicker.
It's just what it is, right?
Yeah, it's just what it is.
Yeah, because you're a little rabbit just running around the field just eating lettuce.
I'm just eating that lettuce.
Yeah, you're eating fucking lettuce. Humans are supposed to be plant-based.
It's just what it is.
I think humans who are naturally over 200 and something in the ass should go the plant route.
plant-based.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fitting comfortably into a size large Lululemon pants.
Yeah. Now, do you think we should force Mike to go plant-based?
I think Mike should follow whatever journey he wants.
Yeah.
Because I think as long as Mike is friendly with his president, then he's doing the right work.
He's friendly with his president, but that president always has a cheeseburger in it.
It's just what it is.
I like how he looks at me incredulous, like I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got like that by
Yeah.
eating falafels.
No, that's all. I don't eat like that anymore, though.
He doesn't eat like that.
Good. We need you to be healthy.
He needs to be healthy. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want God to fire you.
Yeah.
So
He could.
stay around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he could.
Why Veneti is sensitive to this. Give me a look.
Vanity is sensitive. Well, the thing is with you, because when you say things, it just hurts people's feelings, and it's funny.
I come a little.
It's funny. You're just a bit of a dick.
I'm a little bit of a stiff dick.
You're just a dick.
I was described in a comment as this. This was my favorite. It said, "Chris is funny. Chris and a human cadaver."
Oh,
And then it goes, once in a while, the human cadaver comes alive to say it's a character piece.
It's just what that was funny.
Yeah, it was a very funny.
Yeah, but you know what? The fans, thank you guys for all the fans who go to patreon.com/BayRidgeBoys and leave funny comments and all that stuff. Our podcast is growing at an alarming rate, and it's all because of you guys. So we appreciate that so much. I'm also STD free. I just want to let the fellas know that.
This is the healthiest you've been in a couple
it's
of months,
just wild.
man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm expecting, you're a kid who lives a lot of errors in one life.
Yes.
You're the New York City of
Right.
human errors. Like anyone who lives in New York City lives about 4 lifetimes in one. That's how
Right.
much there is to do in this city.
Right.
And you are that for humans.
Yes.
Like everyone has a couple errors. Like Venetia has her like dated Puerto Rican guy era.
Right.
Before that, she had that strictly Greek, not allowed to leave the house era,
Right.
which led to the Puerto Rican era
Yeah.
because that was too conservative.
Yeah, and now
she
she's
needed
in
to
an
break
era
free.
where she's only wearing clothes where she looks like she's going painting.
Yeah, she looks like
She always just wants. She looks like a sexy painter.
yeah, yeah. She looks like she just bought a store and she's doing the renovation herself
It's just what.
while
it is.
she's listening to Natalie Merchant or whatever she's doing.
Yeah.
yeah. And so that's what she looks like. Now she looks like Annie Hall. That's the style. And let me tell you something,
And I like
girls.
that style.
No, but the style sucks. I hope it goes back out of style. This baggy clothes shit from the 90s. Go the fuck away. Let's get back to those tight jeans. I want to see some ass cheeks.
Yeah, well, I will say real quick, I think jeans are conditioned thinking.
Right.
Now there's new material out from Lululemon, and I don't know why we would keep wearing jeans. I think it's conditioned thinking, just like eating meat.
Yeah. You are beautifully out of your mind.
Yeah.
You're beautifully out of your
It's
mind.
what it is.
You know how there was that movie called A Beautiful Mind?
Yeah, which I
Where
left.
Chrissy would be like, beautifully crazy mind.
How about this? I saw A Beautiful Mind with one of my ex-girlfriends whenever it came out 10, 15 years ago, and I left 20 minutes before the end, and I was like, this movie sucks. And then at the end, you find out it was all in his head. So I left before the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
And I thought it sucked for years.
If you're walking at night and you see a shadow at you, and that shadow's got that Richard Spencer haircut, the athletic fit jogging pants,
Yeah.
and a fresh pair of Vans on,
Yeah.
because he saw Venetian wearing them,
No, these are new.
with a
I've
little
worn these
bob
bands before.
and a pea coat. That kid is Chrissy Chaos coming at you.
Because
You don't want to see it. It's a superhero. You don't want to see it.
Because I've been a PCP, a Pico Pussy now, about 12 days in a row.
Yeah.
And it's comfortably 55, hovering on 60 degrees, but I do have that pea coat on.
You do have the pea coat on, and you're wearing maternity pants every day.
I'm wearing maternity pants every day, and I'm wearing Lululemon sweaters, the same Lululemon sweatshirt every day. And because I'm trying to test it, the material just doesn't smell. Every other time I wear something, it'll start to smell like armpits after a couple of wears, but not this. It's wild material.
Let's just call it what it is. Athletic.
Still no stink.
What is those called? Athletic.
Athleisure.
Athleisure. Those are maternity pants.
Yeah.
That's what they are.
That's what they are, but I feel comfy wumpy.
You're a comfy wumpy. You're a superhero. You're a plant-based superhero coming at you.
I'm a plant-based superhero.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're in a pea coat and you're ready to fly.
Yeah, Tank Sinatra is the one who told me, great Tank Sinatra, who does
steroids.
Who does steroids and who doesn't pledge to our Patreon anymore. So fuck him for that. But also thank you for I watched this documentary on Netflix called The Game Changers. And it's just about plant-based stuff.
And we're also doing his podcast Wednesday, and he totally forced us into it by saying he's going to post it on his main page, and that's the only reason we're doing it.
Yeah, that's what it is. We're Tank. We're doing your podcast Wednesday, but yeah, just because we want the followers, it's what it is. Listen, and here's the thing. So I am fully vegan, and I'm going to start the hashtag Trump's vegans for Trump. So it's just what it is.
That's where you're headed now.
That's where I'm headed. So if you're a vegan and you also love Trump, then just start the hashtag with me. No, I'm kidding. I can't tweet it out because I do have a deal still in development. A show is still in development with Comedy Central. So it's just, you can't say that you're actively voting for anybody other than whatever Democratic candidate while you have a television show in development. You just can't do it.
So we went from so many eras, basketball, Chrissy, to Chrissy White Lies, to Chrissy was Italian when he started doing comedy, then to Chrissy comic, then to Chrissy podcast, then to Chrissy then for a second you were Chrissy celibacy.
Mm-hmm.
These
I still am, by the way.
You're still Chrissy celibacy, except for about 7 to 8 chicks that you hooked up with.
Except for, the Blowy in Denver.
Yeah,
And
I think we're at between 8 and 16.
I'm fully celibate.
I'm fluent in Chrissy Lies now.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Chrissy Lies is as much of a language as our personal jargon on this podcast.
Yeah.
And I'm fluent in it.
Yeah.
So I can read between the lines.
Well,
when you tell me there's a toot that you invited that you didn't pay attention to, I can assume that there's 3 more toots located on either day before and after that day.
Well, here's what celibacy means to me. If I'm having sex with you unprotected, then I'm broke my celibacy. If I have sex with you with a condom, it doesn't count. So that's just what it's been. So I am still celibate.
Yeah.
Because sex with a condom doesn't count.
Right.
If we go unprotected, that means I love you.
Right, yeah. We need a reality as a suggestion t-shirt because that's
the next one we got to get.
Yeah, because you're walking in a cartoon world.
It's just what
your
it
world
is.
is not made out of matter.
It's not made out of matter, but it's fun to live here.
Yeah, because you wake up and you're living in a world that looks like a Smurf animation.
Yeah.
It's not real.
It's a fun world to live in.
And you're prancing around. You need to be put down. You need to be put down, and you know how.
You know how, yeah.
And everybody who's listening knows how it's going to happen.
It's just what it is, Poughkeepsie.
Yeah.
That's now listen. So before we get into George Washington Carver, I just want to talk to you real quick about your Jeep. You got a Jeep.
Yeah.
And you don't like the Jeep. Because I think you're an FF I think any man who steps out of a 4-door car is an FF.
Yeah.
I think if I want a guy who's got a high vehicle.
If you step out of a sedan, then that's a gay person.
I think it's. Yeah.
I think that's real inbred Ridgewood thinking.
Yeah.
Pardon me for going out on a limb.
Yeah.
But I want
to hear it.
I don't necessarily think if you vote Democrat or if you get out of a car that's not an SUV that you like taking dicks.
I tell you this, anytime I see a guy getting out of a 4-door sedan, I assume he farts cum. That's just what it is. Venetia, as a girl, do you want your man to be now? Let's say you're not dating a Puerto Rican guy because those guys will date the cars low to the ground.
Yeah.
If you just let's say a non-Puerto Rican guy, do you want him in a sedan or in a SUV?
She's like, I don't know. I'm not familiar. I can only give you my opinion on Puerto Ricans.
I like SUVs. Yeah, I haven't actually thought of this. I don't date guys that much that have cars. I'm always in the city, but
True.
Usually an SUV is kind of my thing.
Yeah,
that's your
more
thing.
or less.
So Giannis, you don't like the way the Jeep drives.
No, it's not that.
It's an American car.
I just feel too straight in it.
That's
and
the thing.
I'm not comfortable that way.
Yeah.
You do feel masculine in that thing.
Now, what color is it?
It's white.
You like to get white cars.
I like a white car. My wife actually
good car.
picked it out. She picked it out. She likes white. Now, here's the thing with
whatever Miss Pappas wants.
You don't have to wash it as much when it's white because it doesn't get as dirty. The black, the dirt shows up more.
I believe that.
Black.
Yep. And where you're driving in New Hampshire, it gets dirty up there.
Yeah. The only problem with the white Jeep is when I got to go with Chrissy to the neutrals to crack a bag of Utz chips in the neutrals and talk important business over because that's how we do it.
Yeah.
Well, we got really important stuff to do.
Yeah.
We hike over to Ridgewood.
Yeah. We get a Lindsay.
We get a Lindsay.
From Rudy's.
And we get some Utz chips.
Yeah.
And we fucking sit on the neutrals and talk it out.
And we talk it out.
And we play a game and we're waiting to see whether the call's going to come from up the neutrals or down the neutrals, that it's time for dinner.
That's time for
and
dinner.
Whoever calls first is where we're going.
And we just talk business as we listen to Larry slightly moan.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So the only problem with the white Jeep is when I drive it to Ridgie, the white Jeep, the only problem is people throw eggs at it and call me a
No, you can't say that.
Well, we got to get the new kid ready to cackle.
Can't say that fast.
I just wanted to teach him how to cackle.
Yeah, it's what.
So that's the first cackle
And
right
he doesn't
there.
know what he's doing. The new kid doesn't speak English. That's the only issue.
No, like you said, the kid's shirt looks like he's from Romania.
Yeah, it's just what it is.
You look like you're not even from Romania. You look like you're one of those nomadic people that Romania was named after. You're a Rumi people.
No. Actually, you know what's a fun factual that I just learned about Romania, and I never thought about it? The Romans, Romania, the country of Romania, is left over from the ends of the Roman Empire. So the Romanian people, the people of Romania, their language, their culture is the closest to what ancient Romans culture and language was. I never knew that.
Wow, that's
why
really
it's called
felt.
Romania.
Yeah, because Romania is a fucking dump
Shithole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can say that because I'm pretty sure we don't have any people listening in Romania.
We might.
Because his shirt is fucking going to make me cut my own ear off. That
And the
thing
way-
is too bright. It's like a fucking Van Gogh painting.
I'm sorry,
I like it,
it's
dude.
fine. The kid lives in Astoria. He lives 2 blocks from Zach.
It's just what
That's
it
going to
is.
be a weird... That's going to be a weird wave at the train station.
And yeah, I feel like he's got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, just based on how he has his headphones on.
Yeah.
Because his headphones are half on, half off.
Yeah,
So I feel like that's just what his work is going to be like.
I don't think the sound's going to improve either because we lost one Franks and Beans kid and we lost Franks and we rolled in beans.
The truth is, we're getting the fuck out of here. And we're going to your apartment. And it's out of here, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, nothing really matters. No, we're joking. We're having a good time. We love
Have a
that.
good time. I want to talk about George Washington Carver. Just really let me start this off by saying he did not invent peanut butter, which is wild.
Yeah.
Because I thought for sure he would invent peanut butter. That's why every year on Black History Month, I smear peanut butter across my asshole and I post a picture and say Happy Black History Month because I thought a black man invented it, but I was wrong.
Right.
It was actually invented by Kellogg, the guy from Kellogg cereal, and Kellogg was white. So peanut butter is racist, and I don't think it should be eaten by anybody.
By the tiger?
I don't think anybody should be eating peanut butter because it was made by a white man.
Yeah,
during
that's-
Black History Month.
But was it made by the white man or was it made by Tony Tiger?
Tony Tiger?
Yeah, Kellogg's Tony Tiger.
Oh, Kellogg's Tony Tiger.
Remember Tony Tiger?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
They're great.
He helped make peanut
He
butter.
helped make it.
He helped make a lot of things, but peanut butter, him and Kellogg were like close friends.
Well, first off,
He's also friends with Henry Ford. The kid was famous.
Word.
well, let me tell you about the kid. He was born January 1st, 1864 in Missouri. That's what they think. And they're saying January 1st because nobody really knows what his birthday was because he was born in slavery. It's what he came in at the tail end of slavery, unfortunately.
He was born in 1864.
Yeah, 1864. And his nickname was the Black Leonardo, not after Leonardo DiCaprio, after Leonardo da Vinci.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I had it wrong the whole time.
Yeah, I thought it was Black Leonardo DiCaprio.
I thought he was talking about Leonardo DiCaprio, so I was like, this kid must bang a lot of models.
It's what it
He
is.
spends a lot of time in Miami on boats.
Yeah, the kid fucking
Yeah.
Mr. Peanut.
Yeah, I mean, a fucking kid, Leonardo, he bangs a lot of girls in Miami.
Now listen, it's everybody's shaped by their circumstances, right? So the kid George Washington Carver, when
That's evident by your accent.
he was a BABI, there was a raiding party of Confederate soldiers that were stealing people's slaves, and George Washington Carver got stolen from the plantation, and then he didn't. So therefore, his mother was never seen again. He got separated from his family, and then the actual plantation he was stolen from, the guy who owned that plantation sent out an agent, and they got George Washington Carver back a few years later, which is wild. All right, of course, our sponsors, the 500s, the people we really care about. Lakeside Maple, as always, great trail mix, and it's not just any trail mix, it's trail mix that's suitable to go in your asshole. It's trail mix baked in pure maple syrup, which makes it absolutely fucking delicious, and it's plant-based, so you know it's going in my body. It's an incredible snack just by itself and a great addition to your yogurt if it's not plant-based in the morning or after moving a few vegetables on your lunch break, which Giannis did last night. It's simple and delicious and made by hand by real people, aka Mexicans. So go to lakesidemaple.com and use promo code WILD, W-I-L-E, to get 15% off your order. 9th Street Auto Collision, which is an auto repair station in Huntington Station, Long Island. It's at 133 West Hills Road. The number is 631-351-5300. 3300. He's going to give you a lifetime warranty on all repairs, giving people good deals on parts and labor. The only problem this guy's got with his business is the name. It's not on 9th Street. It's at 133 West Hills Road. Go there and get your car cracked open and cleaned out. And I bet you if you say that you voted for Trump, you may get a few dollars off the asking price. It's just what it is. These are these places in Long Island. It's just no point lying about it anymore. If you own a business on Long Island, you voted for Trump, it's what it is. And of course, James Altucher, a.k.a. James the Jew. You can follow him at James Altucher on Instagram and social media. You can check out his podcast at Stand Up. Check out his podcast. And he also, he's got a comedy club, Stand Up New York Comedy Club on the Upper West Side, which I believe he just owns for a tax write-off. So it's what it is. The place sucks. Yanni?
Because you're a legend in your own time.
It's what it is.
Yeah, I mean you're Chrissy Bridgeburner.
I'm fueled by plants. No, it's like Django. And then so that why that's important is because his master. Well, I guess it was. I mean, it was technically his master, but they didn't do it that way. He was raised like one of his own children. George Washington Carver was not treated any differently by the owner of the plantation. He was encouraged to go pursue academics,
which is amazing because I think the real story of George Washington Carver is how he rose to the levels he rose to during the time that he rose. Yes. That's the amazing feat. Yeah, his family that owned him, I guess, upon his birth or whatever, where he was returned to, they were barren or whatever. They couldn't have kids. Right. So they kind of raised him as their kid.
And they raised him as his kid. And
decided to educate him and encouraged him to go to school.
Yeah, because at that time, it was still, slavery was over, but obviously black people were still being persecuted big time. So the kid was, he was the first black student ever at Iowa State. Shout out to Cyclones.
Yeah.
Tuskegee University. He with Booker T. Washington, who I thought was a wrestler.
Well, first he went and he got, Booker T. was a wrestler, which is weird because I thought he was time traveling. When I heard it, I was like, how the fuck did he get back down there?
Like, how did this WWF guy link up with George Washington Carver, Mr. Peanut?
The fucking guy's magical powers. He jumped time, like the show Quantum Leap. You remember that show? I'm fucking dating myself.
Dennis Quaid.
Yeah. It wasn't Dennis Quaid.
Okay.
Some other guy who he was like
Scott Bakula.
Yeah, Scott Bakula was like the poor man's Dennis Quaid, though.
Same guy.
Yeah.
In Ridgewood, that's Dennis Quaid.
Yeah. So he went to he did his undergrad at Iowa State, and then he also did a master's there, and then he became a teacher there, which is wild. He was the first African American teacher, student, faculty member, the whole 9 yards there. And then he got a call from the great Booker T. Washington, who at that time was like it was W.E. Du Bois and Booker T. Washington were like the two leaders of like the black community. The black kind of
they were like how,
intellectual renaissance.
They were like how Charlemagne and Schultz are the leaders of the black community today.
1 and 2.
The brilliant idiots.
Absolutely.
No. Are you shaking your head no, Mike? Oh, something else. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, no, during Black History Month, don't make me look any whiter. So
he went and taught.
Not today, Mike.
By the way,
the professor.
Fans have been saying that I look really pale and Am I Dying? Do I look really pale?
I think you look cute as fuck.
It was a light in the last 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah, because I started to get nervous.
So Tuskegee, Alabama is where it all happened in 1896. George Washington Carver. Can we just call him GWC?
Yeah,
should.
GWC moved to Tuskegee, Alabama, as you said, when Booker T. Washington requested he teach at the all-black college and had the agricultural department. And this is where GWC started to become who he was, where he was big with crop rotation. Do you know about crop rotation?
Yeah, well, here's the interesting thing about GWC was that he was making a lot of money. He was really famous. Countrywide, he was famous. He was friend. He had the ear of the president, he had ear of powerful politicians. Yeah. He had the ear of Henry Ford was his friend.
FDR was his friend.
He was friends with all these rich people and whatnot. Booker T. Washington, and this is how much influence he had, but also the cause. Booker T. Washington asked George Washington Carver to come teach and head up a new botany agriculture department.
Sure.
Because he was a botanist. George Washington Carver, at Tuskegee, which was the black college that Booker T. Washington founded, and his pay cut was significant. I mean, the guy went from making tons of money to like, by those days standards, to like nothing, because it wasn't even a department that was invented yet. And he said yes immediately, and he did it for his people. He did it for the black people.
But he did it for the black people. But also, George Washington Carver has a lot of times, a lot of quotes where he's saying things to the effect of, "Forget about color, race, religion. People are people. We should all be just people." Like, he would been a proponent. Actually, one of the articles I read said if George Washington Carver was alive today, he would actually be against Black History Month. Not that he's against, but against acknowledging. He was like, let us all just be intertwined as one, even though he said it was remarkable because he went through slavery and bad things happened to him at the hands of whites. And still he was like, I think the best way to do it is just to make us all one. And I just see people as people.
I think a lot of that.
Peanuts are peanuts.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
We're all peanuts. I think is what he said.
We're all peanut. You're Peanut Head Poppins.
I'm Peanut Head Poppins, so I'm truly the only peanut.
You're the only peanut. Yeah.
Yeah. I think somebody called you. What did someone call you? It had me laughing. They
Chrissy Ironhead or something like that.
No, it was your head. Something. Fuck. But anyway, I think you got to take it with a grain of salt, because I think he was saying that publicly at that time.
Right.
But then you'll see he went and taught at an all-black college immediately and took a pay cut to do it. I think the same thing with like Jack Johnson and a lot of those guys where you hear quotes like that, I just pretend like color existed. I think that was like kind of the right thing to say.
Right.
You know, for them to kind of flourish in society.
Right.
But privately, when George Washington Carver and Booker T. Washington got together, they were like, man, these fucking crackers. And they smell like wet dogs. They went in. They went in on a couple wet dog jokes.
And I agree with them.
Yeah.
My fact of the day. Do you want to know it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Good
sure.
time for it.
Because you did the voice right there. George Washington Carver actually had a startling high-pitched voice.
Wow. He sounded like a squeak.
Yeah.
Kid sounded like Michelle Wolf.
Yeah.
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 So
He had good jokes, but a tough delivery to handle.
Yeah.
It's just a kid. It's a character piece.
I would, because I was watching all these videos because I saw the videos of him walking, because he was a frail kid. He was a sickly kid. And he looked like he could have benefited from a plant-based diet.
Well, initially, that's why I'm confused. He was born 1864, that late? Because then, I guess he was like part of Jim Crow's South, his former family that bought him back or whatever, and then there was freedom. She took him in to started teaching him because he was no good in the field. He was like too weak and couldn't do anything.
Right.
So the kid was a little bit of a squeak.
He was a tall kid though.
Tall kid, but his body was squeaky.
He had a squeaky body, and he loved to draw. There's a couple of things that he loved to draw. I don't know. Did he ever have a wife or kids? I don't think he did. Did he? I think he did, because if he loved to draw and he was lefty and he was taken in by the woman, then he might have been a gay kid.
If I would say if he has a white Jeep too.
And if he has a white Jeep.
Yeah. Without the white Jeep, I don't know. But if he's got a white, if it's a sedan and it's white.
If there's a video of him with a white car, then we can comfortably say GWC was gay, and we support that.
Without a doubt.
Did he have a wife and kid, Venetia? Then, it's just what it is. Because
said that he was in the constant company of scientist Austin W. Curtis Jr. From 1934 until his death in 1943.
What can you do? Maybe he would. Maybe it's a double whammy. He's a gay kid.
Or he could have just been like Tesla, where Tesla was like freaked out by sexual contact. You remember? Like,
could be that.
Yeah, Tesla was like asexual. Some people, Dolly supposedly was asexual. Some of these guys live so much in their own head that sex kind of grosses them out.
It's fun to speculate.
Yeah.
Also, George Washington Carver, aka GWC, worked with Mahatma Gandhi to help him grow crops in India, and he gave Gandhi advice on how to build up strength in between hunger strikes, also how to smear peanut butter on his 12-year-old sex slaves.
You have to do that.
It's just what it is. It's just the truth about Gandhi. You could get mad at me or not get mad at me. The truth is Gandhi had sex slaves, and we just don't talk about it because, it's not woke and dope to talk negative about Gandhi.
He was also a little racist.
What can you do? So is everybody. I mean, history is history for a reason.
He was racist against black Gandhi. We'll do another episode.
Was he?
On Gandhi. Yeah.
A lot of Indians are.
Yeah, he said some bad. I mean, it's like Churchill takes a lot of shit for being racist against Indians, which he was. But then you have Gandhi, who was racist against blacks. So it's like,
what can you do?
I mean, what are you going to do? People are shit.
Babes, there's nothing
Talk to me, baby gorgeous.
Honey, let me tell you one thing.
Yeah.
About this is just with
Talk to me, sweetie.
It's just with history. If you people try to make history present day and then cancel people. You can't do it. History is history because it's in the past.
Right.
Okay. And what we need to be focusing on is getting friendly with your
present.
Right. And if you're friendly with your present right now,
you're plant-based.
Not too many. There are definitely groups that are oppressed and all that. But right now, if you're getting real friendly with the present, things are pretty okay in our country.
Yeah.
Besides the coronavirus, which was man-made by the Chinese.
Yeah, that's not we can't say that was made in the United States.
Coronavirus was made in China.
Yeah.
My friend. And
no different than these fucking Wayfair tables.
It's the same thing. Now, they made that puppy in a lab.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they put it over here like biological warfare. And Patty Fly Balls told me that a month ago.
Absolutely.
He told me. And now there's articles. Did you see the article that came out 2 weeks ago, which is actually yesterday, about the Harvard doctor, the guy who was researching Harvard? Yeah. So
spy,
it's like on Wuhan. So it's like, listen, babe. You're not getting it from eating bats, okay?
It could be.
You're not getting it from eating. Those people have been eating bats and worse shit that you could think of for hundreds of years, okay?
No, but bats are bad for them because bats eat mosquitoes and mosquitoes carry disease.
So, okay, but you don't
can't
think
eat bats.
Okay, I know you can't eat bats, but you think
also Batman?
You think
it's rude to Batman?
You think that the first bat these kids in Wuhan province ever ate was 3 weeks ago, and now they got the coronavirus? Those kids have been eating bats for years.
Because I don't know. I'm not an expert in Chinese cuisine.
Yeah, neither am I.
I don't know. All I know is I've seen some videos of them eating some sick shit.
Yeah, it's what it is.
Some of it's alive. They eat dogs, and I could say fuck you for that.
Yeah, they made that puppy in a lab, and if George Washington Carver was around, he would have thrown some peanut oil on it, and it would have killed it.
Yeah.
So all we need, I think, is George Washington Carver's peanut butter to stop the coronavirus.
Well, for a while, George Washington Carver thought that peanut oil had some medicinal properties. And they for people
thought it could cure polio.
Cure polio, but really, what was happening was they were just getting rubbed down with the peanut oil. And as it turned out, it was the massage that helped. It was actually the massage that helped the polio patients, and also, also a happy ending is a good placebo.
It's what it is.
Yeah, whatever sickness you got, if you get a reach around at the end and a happy ending, you'll feel better for about 10, 15 minutes.
What can you do?
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? I like George Washington Carver because he was against the patent. He didn't want to patent anything. He would have been more famous and had even more money if he would have just won in the business side. But he was like, I want my ideas to be for everybody. That's like kind of a man of the people.
Yeah, well,
which I like.
Let's just say what he did really do. The South was suffering at that time. It was all these small sharecroppers. A lot of these black people went from being slaves to like sharecroppers and these small agrarian communities and whatnot. Mm-hmm. They really suffered. They didn't have a cash crop or whatever. And their cotton wasn't doing that great compared to the factories in the North. What he did was contribute to them having healthy crop by rotating their crops. He was the guy that figured out that if you wanted your cotton to be healthy, babe, all you got to do after you grow cotton, switch it up.
Yeah.
Change gears.
Yeah.
Start growing sweet potatoes for a year.
Sweet potatoes, it's another hard, healthy food.
Yeah, it's good. It's also plant-based. So yeah, so it's good for the soil because the cotton, if you only grew cotton, it hurts the soil. Too much cotton's no good for the soil.
Because make no mistake, when I go to your house in New Hampshire, if you pop out of that soil, I'm going to take a bite out of you.
Yes,
because anything that comes out of the ground, I'm eating.
Listen, baby gorgeous.
Baby gorgeous.
I'm going to let you take a bite out of me, baby.
Yeah, I'm going to take a bite out of you. Yeah.
Yeah, because we haven't played a game of FF Roulette.
You want to play a little game of FF Roulette right now?
Let's go for it. Let's go for it, Tinker.
Yeah, you little tinker. I forgot. How does it start again? Oh, you just say something?
Yeah, I just
hey.
What's up, sweetheart?
What's up, Stinky Pinky?
Because you're like Michael Jordan.
Because my brain is fueled by plants. Because I got a plant-based brain.
It's also fueled by a love of men.
It's what it is, cuz.
Yeah, so when you say things to me, they're genuine.
It's just what it is, cuz.
We used to hang out, go to lunch, and then I would stay in the Ridge, but things have changed.
Things have changed now, cuz. Yeah, no,
How does it work
I'm going to
now?
turn into a fucking plant.
Yeah.
How's it working out? I've been eating the flowers outside your old apartment.
No, how does it work now? We used to go to lunch, and I would stay, and we were in like a full-fledged relationship.
Oh, and you mean, so what do I do now?
I'm trying to set you up for what you said the other day, which was funny.
I said,
but you live in the moment because you're plant-based, so you don't even remember because you're Chrissy Blackout.
What did I say? Set me up.
You said, I'm just a fuckboy now.
Oh, yeah, I'm just a fuckboy. Yeah.
We were going to lunch, and he said, "So you're going back to the country after this?" And I said, "Yes." So he goes, "So I'm basically just a fuck boy now."
Yeah, because me and Jan,
But he couldn't remember because he's truly in his present.
No, because
you're too friendly with your present.
No, because what I was saying was that because Giannis and I used to be in a full-fledged relationship, and then he picked me up from my house like a little fuckboy. I ran out, and then we bought coffee. He made me pay for it, and then I thought we were going to have another hour, and he said, "Oh, I got to go. I got to get back up and beat traffic." And I was just standing there on the corner of 3rd Avenue with a half-drank coffee, feeling like alone and tired, and I just felt like I got used, and I went to City MD and said I was raped.
That was a deer that jumped into the middle of the road that I didn't see coming.
It's what it is.
I thought it was clearing, and the deer just jumped in there.
Yeah. Do we have to cackle?
No, that's not.
Okay, because I'm just kidding. I don't think that stuff is funny at all. I just did it for the bit.
Because
my brain is fueled by plants.
You might be too friendly with your present.
I'm so friendly with my present. I was just about to play footsies with Venantini. Because I'm friendly, and she's got Connie's on, and I got Vans, and we're plant based.
Yeah, you look like two New York City kids. Here's the deal: are you so friendly with your present you don't even remember like your own PIN number?
Yeah, I don't even know what it is.
You don't even remember. Like you see your daughter and you go, "Who are you?" I'm sorry, I'm friendly with my present.
Yeah, I'm friendly.
I don't remember who you are.
Yeah, I dropped my daughter off today at swimming, and then I just got in the pool because I'm just friendly with it.
Wow, you are really just trying to push her towards the whitest sports possible.
Yeah,
she's a Puerto Rican girl taking swimming.
Yeah, it's what it is.
What's next? Squash?
Yeah, that is next.
Yeah.
She's taking piano lessons.
Yeah.
And it's what it is. Yeah.
Let's try to think of the whitest sport. Is it squash or is it badminton or is it water polo?
I would say investment banking.
Yes, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lacrosse.
Lacrosse is the widest.
This is another
Stealing mineral rights.
Yes, stealing rights.
What's a good white? I think lacrosse. Is it
Polo is
Polo's white. Polo's white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is this.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Get the button ready, new guy.
No.
Whenever we're talking about white and we hear the thing is
more
this.
About I was going to talk more about, even though I wanted to shout out George Washington Carver for all the work he did on peanut butter, make no mistake, I'm more of an almond butter kid.
You are.
Because almond butter is a little bit healthier for you, and I like almond butter, and I do like cashew butter.
You too, yeah.
Yeah, and I will eat peanut butter, but peanut butter is a little dirty.
Yeah. And you think all those things are straighter than a white car?
Yeah.
You got another thing coming.
Because make no mistake, watch the Game Changers on Netflix. They were saying how even the meat industry saying that if you don't eat meat, you're gay is all marketing.
It's all
because the truth is the strongest warriors, from the Roman gladiators, who were like the top athletes and the strongest, most bravest guys, all ate plants. They could tell by their bones, which is wild. They could tell by their bones that they mostly were plant eaters.
Really?
Which is nuts. Yeah, you would find the documentary fascinating.
Yeah.
You really would.
Maybe that's marketing too. You never know that.
Here's another Greek quote that I know you know that I just heard when I was watching the Ottoman Empire.
Pan metronariston.
I like that one, but I like Greeks said that they never surrender because they said they'd rather die on their knees than live on their feet. I like that one.
Yeah, well,
I like that one a lot. That's a good quote.
The old Greek expression, and now that my mother has lost her memory.
I mean, die on their feet than live on their knees. I apologize. I said that backwards. I apologize.
This is what
I'm
Greek,
an FF.
The Greeks say.
I had meat.
The Greeks say in Greek, eleftheria y thanatos.
Putis.
Which is what my mother just repeats over and over and over again now, which
and what
shows
that?
you what the Greek soul is. My mother's lost her memory, but the Greek spirit remains.
And what does that mean? I can't believe my older son is gay. What does it say?
Yeah. Eleftheria y thanatos. We'll let Venetia will tell us.
What is it?
It means give me liberty or death.
Death, yeah.
Just like what's his face
Thomas
said that.
Paine.
Thomas Paine. No. Give me liberty or give me death.
Benjamin
Patrick Henry, guy.
Oh, was it Patrick Henry?
Patrick Henry said, give me liberty, give me death.
I thought it was Benjamin Netanyahu.
It could have been Benjamin Netanyahu.
Yeah, I thought it was Mark Jackson from the New York City Knicks.
I thought it was Ren from Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
Because we're the new Ren and Stimpy, we've discovered that. And the reason why we're Ren and Stimpy is because what? Is because I'm Stimpy or Ren? Which one looks like Mark Anthony? Ren.
Neither one. Yeah, which one's the bigger one?
Stimpy.
That's me.
You're Stimpy.
Because I'm
because you're wild and you got your tongue out, you're just crazy and you're down for whatever. And I'm Stimpy.
No, you're Ren.
I'm Ren, thinking of taking over the world.
Because you have ideas and they always backfire.
I have ideas and they don't work.
Yeah, so we're just Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, but I'm also like always trying to reel you in, and you're just, I could send you, I go jump off the cliff and go get that because there's a black and white cookie, and you'll
do it. Andrew Agos.
I won't do it. You won't do it. Your brain was going too fast.
Andrew Agos Agos is immediately going to make a meme of me and you as Ren and Stimpy.
Andrew Agos is a fucking doctor, but he's got a lot of time in his hands to make Jan the Squeak memes.
Because
that kid is obsessed with Jan the Squeak.
Because make no mistake, there will be a time where we will be watching the news one day and it will say doctor amputated wrong leg and it'll be Andrew Agos because he's going to be listening to our podcast while also cutting somebody's leg off. And he's going to just cut the wrong one off and it's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. But again, I love how it emphasizes the diversity in the people who listen to this podcast. We got doctors and we got absolute fucking stupid kids.
It's wild. I don't know.
We just got a new listener today too.
Who?
Zach.
Yeah. 10 out of 10.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding, Zach. We love you. You're part of the Hyenas family, or whatever we need to say to make you feel better about that.
Yeah, we love you. Let's just talk about him on Patreon because he's too poor now to afford it.
Did we change all the passwords? Make sure that's
change
done.
all the passwords. Jan the Squeak, you can come on the show if you want.
No, look.
We're just kidding around.
The big reason we love Zach so much is because he would go with all these jokes, and we love you, Zach. And
love you.
Zach, here's the deal, man. Just keep doing your music, man. This is for every door that closes, this is the reason why people do what they do. You can't really go. You got to go all in on the music because you're no good at this.
Yeah, and it's what it is. And again, let us reiterate this: we had nothing to do with this. This was above our heads. It's Noam's fault.
Yeah, it's Noam's fault because we asked him to do it and it took too long.
Oh my!
That's a joke.
That was a
That's a joke. That was a
kidding
joke.
around.
That was a joke. He knows that was a joke.
We're just kidding around.
Yeah.
But if you do want to come in here and go postal, just kill Giannis first.
Guys, guess what? We still have our old sponsors around. The guys who got us off of our feet. They're basically the Zach of sponsors.
Yeah, it's just what it is.
They were here from the beginning.
Yeah.
Zach wouldn't expect anything less. He knows we joke.
These are the Rafael DeLucas of sponsors.
These are Rafael DeLuca.
These are a couple of Jed Bagakis sponsors. Now we're bringing the real heat at 500, but these hundos, you're fucking Jed Bagakis. You lie about your age.
Well, no, it's a pleasure to bring these guys back. I want to let you guys know about Dr. Harvey Spencer Jr. He has a dentistry practice down there in Rockville. Fuck,
Carolina.
Where is it?
It's in South Carolina.
Yeah, Rock Hill. That's right. It's been a while since we read him, and he was our first official sponsor, Dr. Harvey Spencer Jr. A Healthy Smile Cosmetic Dentistry. That's A Healthy Smile Rock Hill, all one word, on Instagram. It's in Rock Hill, South Carolina. So if you live in the South Carolina area or anywhere down there and you want to get your teeth cracked open and cleaned out, Dr. Harvey Spencer Jr. is your man. Thank you for your support and good luck with your rap career.
You can also, I was going to say, if you can't get out to his dental clinic, then you can probably also find him at the mall handing out his rap CDs.
All of his Spotify.
He told you he also was rapping?
Yeah, he said he was also rapping, and it's just like, whatever you got to do, guy.
Yeah, well, he's got a successful.
I appreciate him, man.
Yeah,
he's the best.
He's the best. Got to go. He's successful dentist practice down there. We're gonna still go down there and make a video of that. We still have to do that.
Yeah, well, I don't think he listens anymore. But what can you do?
Know, but he still does, and he still fucking supports us.
No, he's the man. Truly, he's one of those great guys.
Yeah, he really is. Dr. Harvey Spencer Jr. Go to A Healthy Smile Rock Hill on Instagram, and it's healthyhappysmile.com, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Healthyhappysmile.com.
We're still brought to you by Dr. Sadra Azizi, still around.
Sure, yeah.
He
invited us to a Super Bowl party, and that's a no-no.
America's favorite GI doctor. You can follow his YouTube channel, Dr. Souls, Instagram handle, Dr. Souls. The kid is an actual GI doctor. I got to go see one soon. Maybe I'm going to let him put a scope in my ass and down my throat. Who knows?
Who knows?
For shits and giggles. But he's also doing comedy. He makes all sorts of... He's a sneakerhead. He's got all sorts of funny
which is just what it is at 2020. I mean, anybody can do whatever they want, you know?
Why not?
It's like,
But we're probably going to have him on when we do we will have him on when we do the history of...
Indians?
Of endoscopes or whatever.
No, but let's have him and Dr. Nick on and have them fight it out.
That would be good to the
We'll do it like the Joker. Yeah, and we'll lock the door and we'll crack it and we'll say tryouts.
It is kind of funny. We have two ass doctors we know who are listening to
Why don't we have doctors? Why don't we do this? For the Patreon, we'll have Dr. Nick and Dr. Azizi, Sandra Azizi, whatever his name is. We'll have them both scope our asses, and who can get to our colon first wins.
That's a great
That's
game.
a good one. It's speed.
Yeah.
Go for speed. Who cannot perforate our colon?
I love it. That's better than FF Roulette.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So scope up.
Yeah.
I'm going for Dr. Dick.
Yeah, I'm going to put my money on Sadra Azizi.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Dr. Sadra Azizi, go follow him. Go follow. He's the funniest GI doctor.
He is great. He is
Yeah,
great.
whatever.
Thank you, Dr. Sandra.
And of course, now you do love Matt Koch because we were calling him Matt Koch for 1.5 years.
Yeah.
And he didn't correct us at all. I mean, the kid is a wild fucking kid.
Yeah.
And he's my nemesis.
Yeah, nutrition made fun.
Yeah, nutrition made fun on the ground. He's a nutritionist. He'll give you a health plan for you, man. The guy's absolutely amazing. Go follow him. Nutrition made fun, all one word on the gram. Go follow him. He has discounts. If you're a Hyenas fan, just DM him and use him as your consultant. Hire him to help you get in shape. We got a lot of people out there who could lose a couple pounds. Also, we're brought to you still by CBD Script.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, are the official CBD company of the History Hyenas for now. Till we get
Just whatever they say.
Whatever you say, yeah.
At least they paid up, not like Theo.
Yeah. Go to cbdscript.com, promo code Hyenas15. Oh, by the way, go to lakesidemaple.com, promo code WILD.
We said that. I said that.
Oh, you did say it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just fucking losing my mind.
You just no. It's
I thought you forgot the promo code.
No,
Did
no.
you forget the promo code?
No, I read it right off the thing. Promo code WILD.
Okay, CBD Script. The promo code is Hyenas15. So go get your CBD oil from CBD Script. That ends with a P.com, Hyenas15. They got all type. You know what CBD oil.
Know what it is.
Get your gummies, whatever you need for anxiety.
What it is, yeah. Okay, listen, we're just kidding around. Zach, we love you, babe. He's going to be at our live show March 19th. The link, the ticket at the Gramercy Theater, New York City. The ticket link is in our bio. Also, tickets are on sale for the Wall Street Theater. Go to ctcomedyfestival.com. The Wall Street Theater in Norwalk, Connecticut in late April. Those tickets are on sale. And all our shows, ChristyComedy.com, YannisPampasComedy.com. We got dates all over. Go get them. But now we want to read the newest members of the matriarchy, the people who went from who went to patreon.com/Bay Ridge Boys. As always, we will read your name out. And if you have a funny name, you are in contention for the PPW, the pseudo penis of the week. We always encourage funny. If you don't want to do funny, then just put your regular name and we'll just say your name and then we'll say you're straight to the back. You're here for the content. Okay, let's start it off. Chris Man-Tits Wardass. Nice.
Very funny.
Mike Menorah Monkey Crielli. Menorah Monkey's funny.
Yeah, that is funny. That's funny. Welcome, Lahayim.
Lahayim. Gabe Miller. Ariam.
Welcome.
Andy.
Hey, Andy.
Timmy Pokeball and Peg Your Hole Dylan.
Put him as the front runner right now.
Front runner.
Yeah.
Tim Dillon. I want a Pokeball.
I'm a couple of Pokeballs.
Nandation Nation.
Like it.
JP Quarter Greek Freak that still got the meats. He's out because he's not plant-based.
He's not plant-based, but it was a good attempt. Clyde Drexler.
Jim Teone.
Welcome, Jimmy.
Sean Casey.
Wow, Sean Casey Rescue. That's where they have animals. Maybe that could be Sean Casey, the actual Sean Casey. That'd be wild.
And then we got Passenger Shaming, which is a big Instagram account.
Oh, they're on?
It says Passenger Shaming. That must be them.
Welcome, Passenger Shaming.
Nate, my limp piece looks like Peter Dinklage Butcher. Funny. Jimmy Dragon, a.k.a. Jimmy Jumps on Your Lap.
Put those back-to-back on. That's back-to-back on the list. That was Isaiah Thomas, Joe Dumas.
Earl, not a Leroy, cream pieing Ladyboys with Chris and Shane Gillis.
Fuck,
Great.
we got to do.
Put them on.
Put them on the list. Who's keeping track of this?
Mikey.
Okay.
Jeff Vasquez. Brent, my pants pitch a tent when Chrissy D peels his cheeks and I make... got cut off.
Went too hard. Yeah.
But good. Joe Leonard.
Straight to the back.
Anesty, born a muzzy, but now my dad's dead. What's up, cuzzy?
Oh, God, we got a fucking another home run.
I like
this. Is a Hall of Fame list.
Courtney, crack me open, clean me out, and hose me down like a lawn chair. 10.
Holy shit.
Caden Koch, Michael J.H., Jacob Goyette, Fuzzy Wuzzy, Comfy Wumpy, Non-Muzzy, Fumed Up, 2% Hussy, also a sniffer.
It's a good one. Jesus Christ.
Like
real good
sniffer.
one. Yeah.
Tim McCall,
Welcome.
Gideon Spickman, okay.
Okie dokie.
Andy K, Johnny Friend.
Welcome, Johnny.
Alicia Ranfoni.
How you doing, Ranfoni?
Comfy Wumpy Raisin with low-grade dick.
Welcome.
Like it.
Yeah.
A bean cracking open and filling up F&B white girls.
Okay. Hey, welcome.
Sammy Jeans.
Straight to the back.
Aaron Knight.
Straight to the back.
Ahmad, the Fumi Muzzy with a puny Palestinian peace, Johnson. Nice.
Yeah, we got Jews and Muslims joining.
That's
I
it.
love the
I
diversity.
fucking love it. It's like the Crusades on our Patreon. Ricky Ticky Tacky. Dalton, only gay on days that end with Y. Corvin.
Very funny.
Like it.
God, this is a Hall of Fame list.
David Cummins, Patrick Gartland, Nick Goodall, Steve 617, Randy, Brian Ralston, Daniel Navarro, Justin Reich, okay, Hunter Brandstetter, Jason, Thomas, something about not being able to get hard, Von Hale.
Okay.
Like it. Hutchins, Jake, cracked a muzzy on deployment. Now my piece leaks. Trump 2020.
That's what it is.
We should put him in for deployment.
It means he had sex with a buzzy and now he's got a drip.
What it is.
That's what it is.
I'm STD free.
Did you know you were going to be doing this after college? No, she had no idea, Venetia.
Isaac, the Swede, Nazis, Aryan Dream. You know what I mean.
He did that for you. I mean, month. I think.
Yeah, we appreciate that. But you did say Nazi, so you can't.
I know you can't say that. You can't make it, but it was inventive.
Then we got
really
Enzo. Enzo.
How you doing, Enzo?
Here for the moment, Chrissy sucks Yanni's fart box mid-pod, and it's just what it is. Henry, no fumes, but got the clap on tap, Cunningham. Chris Suthers. Jake, I grind on my bed to jerk off and now have issues with my dick. Oh, yeah.
Is this the best list of all time? Holy shit.
George Istachev, Corey, Tyler the Screwed-In Kid, Ben David, Josh, my life is out of focus like Giannis Camera Sykes.
Wow, there we go. Someone's paying attention to our flaws.
Kyle Kim, Erica Everson, Jesse Warfield, Matt Jund, Doug Sampson, Andrew, and then last but not least, Chris the FF Crumb Bum. I'll take you both sexually with my glue gun Gregory.
Oh my God.
I mean,
let me just say this. I don't remember all of them. One of my personal favorites on the Patreon that I always see is My Name is Jeff. I pound off with my left.
Yeah.
We got so many good ones. My mind continues to be shocked and boggled by how they continue to come up with bangers.
Yeah.
My question is, have they become funny from listening to this, or are we just attracting the funniest people on the planet?
I think it's a little bit of both.
A little bit of both. I mean, holy shit. I think in honor of this list and in honor of Yami Month, I'm doing the whole list as PPW, including the straight to the backs, just because they had the sense to be there while these kids were on the list.
Wow.
The whole list is the PPW because there's too many good ones.
Wow, there you have it. Giannis,
It's the only time it's ever happened.
Listen, you can't argue with that.
Yeah.
Nope. There's some good ones.
There was some
All right.
fucking good ones.
Well, listen,
No one ever did that before you guys, right? No one ever made their real names for their Patreon.
No, people just read the Patreon names.
Yeah, I mean, that was
awesome.
That's why we got such a fun fan base. Make no mistake, the only reason this show's successful is because of the fans. People used to say that. I would listen to people say that in their dumb fucking Golden Globe speeches or their dumb fucking whatever. I'm like, shut up. You're just saying that. Shut up. But now I see why. I'm like, oh no, it's the fans. It's the fans that are doing this, not us.
especially with this media.
Yeah.
With this medium is like we have no PR. We have it's all the fans listening, telling other fans.
Yeah.
So even more than those people at the Golden Globes.
Even more than those people at the Golden Globes.
This is their show. In fact, they pay for it. They're our producers.
Yeah.
You know? In fact, if they want to, they can get a handy from you. They could get a handy from you.
They could absolutely get a handy from
Just
me.
like that's what Harvey Weinstein used to wield his power over young actresses who were hungry to make it in the business.
Yeah.
If you're a young comic in the business who paid for our Patreon, stop Chrissy on the street and tell him you owe me a handy.
It's what it is. I'm wearing it on my dick.
We need a cackle.
That's right.
We
I
need a
forgot.
cackle. Yeah, we need a cackle.
Yeah, we have to cackle that. I wanted to just put something up there to see if the kid can do it. Because it's high stakes if you don't cackle that one. We're talking about.
You're making a cackle longer. And we're back. Yeah, hello, we're back.
Fucking, you got a shirt like Don Johnson.
And this is where we're back. Yeah, sorry, guys. We know you always want to hear Chrissy, but there's just something.
Just what it is.
Chrissy is... In the
Andrew sure looks like a charcuterie board.
It does. in the immortal words of the great Charlie Murphy,
Yeah.
Chris is a habitual line stepper. You're just a guy who sees the line and you're just constantly putting your foot over it.
It's what it is. I'm in that leisure and I'm fueled by plants. What did you think was going to happen? I'm out. Vegans for Trump 2020.